Bonjour. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 2 ways you can improve your speaking skills in French. In any language actually, but specifically French. We're going to get right into it. Numéro 1. Listen. Just listen, and listen. Think about it. How do babies get to speak our language without us even understanding their language? It's because they have listened to us speak so many times, so many months, so many years before they even try to say their first language. Before they even try to say their first word. And that's the same thing. Even if you don't understand what you are listening to or what you are hearing, just keep on listening. Listen. And now I'm going to tell you a few things you can listen to. A few things you can listen to. Listen to French podcast. I'm going to put some links in my description box to some French podcasts that you can listen to. Coffee Break French is a good French podcast that you can listen to on the go. Wherever you are and whenever you want, you can listen to Coffee Break French. It is a production of Radio Lingual Production, I think. I don't know. I'll check and get back to you guys. The next podcast you can listen to that I would recommend is French Blabla. I love that name, and I'm going to put a link in my description box. The third one is Français en route, French en route. Yes, that's it, French en route. So listen, you can listen to that podcast too. It's for beginners, intermediate level, and advanced level. Another thing I'm going to recommend to help your listening is watch movies. Movies are a great way to listen and to improve your speaking skills. Movies have visual supports, which makes it more interesting. I usually recommend that my students watch a French movie that they have watched in English already, and we have so many of them. Check my description box and you will see a few movies that I would recommend to a French beginner. I would also recommend that you watch French movies without subtitles. Without subtitles. I feel that's a personal opinion. I feel that subtitles are very distracting, and then you don't focus anymore, or you're not able to listen properly, attentively. So I think you should watch the French movie without a subtitle. And if you think that it's not helping, take a pen and a paper and just write down any word that you're hearing or that you can hear in the movie. I promise you, if you watch the movie a second time, you're going to find more words than you found the first time. Listen to music, and that is everywhere. You have French music everywhere, and music is very entertaining. You're just enjoying the moment without even realizing that you're learning new words, new vocabulary, and all of that. So listen to French music. I'm going to put some links in my description, but I usually recommend that you go for your style of music. Choose a type of music that you enjoy more, and then just listen to it in French. The last way to improve your speaking skills in French is obviously to speak. Just speak. Just speak the language. Here's the thing, you can't improve on something you don't start doing. If you don't start speaking, you can't improve on your speaking skills. The problem with many French learners who are beginners, and even the old French students, is that they are afraid of making mistakes. And I want to tell you that you're going to make mistakes. You're definitely going to make mistakes. So why will you be afraid of making mistakes when you're going to make mistakes anyway? Just speak. And if you make mistakes, hopefully you'll have someone around to correct you, right? Personally, I don't think anyone can speak a language perfectly. Even the natives and French speakers make mistakes. We just make fewer mistakes than someone who just learned the language. So just speak. Here are a few ways to improve your production orale. Number 1, just speak. Speak. That's it. Say the way it's in your head. Repeat those words that you've heard in movies, that you've heard in music, in the French music, and just repeat the words. It's okay. And the second way is by imitation. It's a bit like the first way. Um, Going back to the baby example, babies learn by imitation. When you say dada, a baby will say dada. So at that stage, when you hear anything from them, you know, and you're so sure that they didn't hear it. It didn't just come from them. They heard it somewhere. And it's the same thing when you're learning a language. It's okay to just say it the way you heard it. Yes, so just imitate a French native or a French speaker. The next way is to hire a French teacher. A good French teacher would provide structure and the necessary materials that you need for your growth. I mean, a good French teacher. And also, you will not have to go through your learning journey alone. So why not hire a French teacher like me? The last but not least is to hang out with French speakers and other French learners. Your environment is very important when learning a language. If you cannot afford to go to a French-speaking country like France, for example, then surround yourself with the language. Surround yourself with French speakers. Register for French conversation classes. At Hey Bonjour, we do organize French conversation classes at a very, very, very affordable price. Get French speaking friends so you can hear them speak all the time, you can imitate all the time, and without even knowing, it's going to rub off on you. So here's a summary of the 2 ways to improve your speaking skills in French. Listen to French as often as possible, listen to French podcasts, watch French movies, and listen to French music. Also speak French as often as possible. Just speak, don't be afraid, imitate French speakers, and surround yourself with French speakers and other French language learners. Please let me know in the comment section which of these points stand out for you. I hope this was helpful. If this was helpful, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell to help us grow and help us reach more people. Merci beaucoup. À la prochaine. Au revoir.